Hello.
Hello.
This game is called The Journey to the Time Machine. You know what a time machine is, right? Obviously. So what we are going to do is, as you can see in this picture, we are going to choose 5 cards, total 5 cards. And the first 3 cards are going to be the cards that explain who you are. So the first card is going to be about your past, the second, present, third, future. And on top of your future card, you're going to put some strength. For example, if you want to do something in your future or you want to be somebody in the future, you choose 2 cards that helps or supports your strengths and weaknesses. So on the top, you put the card that explains your strength, and on the bottom, something that explains your weaknesses. And what the others are going to do is we are going to choose cards that supports your strength and choose cards that helps or gives advice your weaknesses. Okay?
Okay.
Very easy, right?
Yep.
So why don't we choose cards and let's make our story. So let me start.
I love your first girl.
Let me start
We
by
also-
telling you my story. So this is my story.
Oh.
As you can see, it's very obvious.
That you was a baby in the past.
So my past is I was a baby, and I was quite cute when I was a baby, and no, but I was a very bright kid when I was a little kid. I was very bright. I was optimistic. I had passion. I was a very loud kid.
Okay.
And the present is, as you can see, I have matured a lot after times, and I am not loud as I was before or goofy as I was before. And the future is I want to be somebody who enjoys who I am, enjoys being mature and also being goofy and funny and loud. So having all the qualities that I wanted or that I lost. And my strength is I'm good at, or I prefer or like to hang out with people. I'm very social. I like to talk with people and hang around and have fun. And my weaknesses is sometimes I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot. I love sleeping, but these days I don't sleep as much as before, but and sometimes these sleeps may lead to problems with other people. Because it also kind of connects to laziness, because it's you don't want to do anything when you sleep a lot. So yeah, these are my strengths and weaknesses, and what you will do is choose a card that helps or supports my strength, and a card that helps strengthen my weaknesses.
So in order to become even more successful when talking to when socializing with people, I think you should learn more funny stories.
Oh yes, that is true.
Yeah.
I'm sometimes boring.
So that you can make them laugh even more than now.
Yes, that's a very good strength.
As for your weakness, which is like sleeping a lot, I think you should stop eating just before going to sleep.
That is true. I do eat a lot these days.
Because like eating before going to sleep is bad for your digestion, and you cannot get enough good sleep.
This is actually really good.
For your strength, you being social and liking to talk, you can brighten someone's day like that. If someone is feeling down, your happy self can brighten their day. And for your weakness, you should just remember to, even though you're lazy, just turn everything off and just go outside of the house. Even though it's cold, fresh air always really helps, especially with me. If I'm lazy, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. You can force yourself to get out of bed. And
Force myself.
you're not the only one who's lazy.
Wow, she's good.
Yeah. I think that we have a lot of similarity. Like me, actually, I'm also like to sleep sometimes a lot, and also I'm social. So I think that you have to earn money to being social.
That is very realistic. Very
Otherwise, you
realistic.
cannot say hanging around with your friends. Actually, it will be hard. And as you told that you are lazy sometimes, so you have to make some kind of good hobby. For me, I like to suggest you to learn dancing.
Oh, dancing. Oh, this is good.
So my past was that I was always indecisive about what I wanted to do. In college, I changed my major 3 times.
3 times.
Wait, 2 times.
2 times.
The third time was 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. Sorry. So I was biomed, then I was like pre-med, and then I did international studies.
What?
Totally different, I know. And my present was that I started to study, and I came to do my master's, and I did what I wanted to do, and now I'm teaching English, and I really like it. And my future is that he looks like a doctor, but not a doctor, but I just want to be successful in any area that I choose to do for career-wise. And so just have a stable job and stability in general. One of my strengths is that I'm a giver. Like, I like to help people, and if a friend ever needs help or anything, I always try my best to help them. Just how I am. And, but my weakness, I think sometimes I'm too much of a giver, and people can take advantage of that. So I kind of become sad, and I'm also very, like, not hidden, not like dual personality, but sometimes if I'm feeling bad, I just want to hide away and just don't talk to me or anything like that. And yes, please help me. Support me.
Well, I think to support your strength, since you're a giver, like I think that thanks to the fact that you are somebody who gives, your house is going to be always full of joy and happiness and friends. So you shouldn't give up on that, and you should like keep on like inviting friends and having them around you. But in the same time, see, sometimes you get like misled by and let down by other people. I think you should learn how to run away from those people, and there is nothing bad in staying alone or like closing yourself from others, because sometimes we just need some time alone with our thoughts. So I think it's okay.
So as you like to help people, so I think that helping every time is kind of boring and so stressful. So you have to stop helping sometimes and trying to suggest them how they can change their life by themselves. Technically.
Okay.
Not
yes.
only sometimes helping. And so you have to make some good friends that you can. Not only just people who are dependent on you, just a good friend who can share your opinions. That's my suggestion.
Ooh, thank you.
Since you're a giver, I'm pretty sure that you have friends or some people who gives back to you. So I'm sure you have a lot of presents that comes, not even presents, but things that also come around to you. Some things that are special, for example, donuts.
I do like donuts.
But for your weaknesses, sometimes you should rob for yourself. You know?
Okay.
Like steal for yourself. Because you're too much of a giver. Steal that stuff and just give it to yourself.
Okay.
You know, you should have some, it doesn't have to always be materials, but you know, even your heart or even your happiness, you can sometimes just keeping it to yourself would also be a very good action.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
That was nice.
Yes. So we finished talking about ourselves, and I hope that these suggestions and these supports will help you and guide you throughout your whole life and the life that will be ahead of you. And yes, I hope in the future these strengths and weaknesses will define who you are in the future, and I hope things will work out.
Yeah, it sounds quite good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.